Pumpkin Walk by J-Ball from pumpkinglow.com.
Okay, here we are at Pumpkin Walk. I am backing the van up right now. We're trying to get ready to set up. That's what this is about right now, is setting up. Kind of fun. It's actually a beautiful day for doing it too, so we like it when that happens. There we go. Set up. Bricks, man, that's what we set everything on. Take a walk right here. See, you'll see this display. They're starting to set that up. This little corner of this shed is where the pumpkin walk, this is where the pumpkin carving display goes, is right in here. So we're gonna watch this transform. Okay, we've got the stand set up. It's sitting up on bricks. That's all we do, put it up on bricks. Next step is to put a backdrop behind that thing, make it look cool. This is where they store all year the pumpkin walk stuff. This is an annual event, so the city has designated this shed for all the stuff that gets used in the pumpkin walk. This is where I'm able to store my pumpkin carving stand, the cinder blocks, and these buckets. Back up. See these pile of buckets? Yeah, I'll show you what they're used for here in a minute. Okay, what I have here are little card things. Don't get too close.
So what are your characters this time?
It's on animations.
Oh, that's right.
We're just doing cartoons. I haven't picked any special one. I'm just doing
the bunch.
Any
Favorites.
Yeah. Okay, with this little thing, I just roll. All this is cardstock. So I just roll it and tape it. Of course, it's cut to this shape. Matter of fact, I have a template for this on my website. You can go download one. Nothing to it really, but this serves a real cool purpose. I take that thing and put it right over the slots. What that does, I call it a glare shield, and it covers the light from interfering with the pumpkin. It just takes out the glare of the light when they're on display. You'll see it when we put some pumpkins on there on display, but they work great. You can photograph the pumpkins and everything, and they're just they're nice little. They work perfect for covering the glare. Now, see this straw right here? That's a kind of fresh straw. That's their that fell on there on the way over. But see this dust? This dust right here? That's like 4, 5, 10-year-old dust. That dust has been there for years. I haven't wiped this thing off. It doesn't matter. It's not going to really make a difference, because the people watching this thing are going to be standing back here behind this line, and they're going to be sitting here, and they're going to observe pumpkins. It's going to be dark. It's going to be night. Pumpkins are going to be lit up. They're not even really going to be looking at the pumpkin themselves. The pumpkins, they could be warped or misshapen. They could even have dings and divots in them. It doesn't matter, because they're looking at the carvings. And when the light's behind that, you're not going to notice anything else. Even 4, 5, 10-year-old dust. It's not going to matter. The cool little sparkles and the backdrop display, that just is kind of giving it some backdrop. But the real thing, when these pumpkins get lit up, that's the subject. That's the object, and people are not going to notice anything else. So, that's how cool this is. There we are. We're set up, ready to put pumpkins up on display as soon as we get them all carved. That's the next step, carved pumpkins. Okay, I was just there in the shed. You see the activity going on. People are setting up displays. Right over here is the Lions building, and that is where we have a little pumpkin carving get-together every year. So we're gonna head right in and carve some pumpkins. Look at them colorful things. Isn't this fun? Yeah. We'll have to take a quick walk around and check out some of this stuff as it's going on.
Hi, Dad.
Hi. Okay, this is our pumpkin carving party. There's the first pumpkin of the display. That one is Shrek, all lit up. Now we just need to put the rest of them on. They'll filter in over the course of the next day or so. We'll have this whole rack filled up with pumpkins.
I just want to narrate this for a minute at this point. At the end of the pumpkin walk, in the pavilion, there's a traditional witch that there's different people that dress up as the witch, but she greets the children as they come in and just adds to the experience, adds to the fun. This, of course, is also where the pumpkins are. My pumpkins at this point in the pumpkin walk are not all there yet. They're not all lit up. This is a day one of the pumpkin walk. And of course, also to add to this experience and the fun of it, they pass out cookies right at the end of the pumpkin walk here. And that's fun for the kids too. Adds to the event, adds to the experience.
And right back here behind the pavilion, in this little corner spot, we fill these buckets, and this is where we soak the pumpkins. Soak them in there, give them a couple hours, they plump right back up. Doesn't hurt to soak them longer. Sometimes they get left there and we don't get back to them till the end of a day, so they can be in there for hours. It's no big deal. Put them back on there and they're good to go.
Let's enter the pumpkin walk and take a quick look at some of these displays.
Really all the pumpkin walk is, it's free, there's no charge. Volunteers come and create all these scenes. They have spots for scenes. They ask for volunteers every year. Different organizations or groups, or maybe even just a family or persons get together. They create some of these scenes, and voila, it ends up being an event. It's been an event, so big of an event every year, and it keeps growing, and eventually the city has designated this park for the event. We'll look right down there. That's the pavilion where my pumpkins are. They've even paved this. You'll notice this sidewalk, it's paved. They started getting muddy and kind of messy on some years, so they've gone all out. This becomes a big annual tradition for the North Logan city. The path kind of empties out into this little parking lot area where they have it surrounded by scenes.
We gotta go pretty soon. We gotta go meet Dad.
And it ends here in the pavilion with the carved pumpkin display. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. This is pumpkin walk. Yeah. So I'm showing up here this early because the crowds are so big during the day. I mean, there's people swarming through this place, and I couldn't get in their way and make any attempt to photograph and take pictures of my pumpkin, so I do this early in the morning. And there's nobody around. So it's dark, it's quiet, and there's my pumpkin display. That's not even lit up, so we're gonna light that thing up. Okay, we plugged it in, lit it up. This is the display.